Hey guys, what is up? It is Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm back with another weekly plan with me. This week I am planning for the week of July 17th through the 24th. Third, not 24th, 23rd, 24th was Ollie's birthday, so it just like naturally flows off. And I'm using this Life in Plastic kit from Caress Press and a plethora of hot pink foil. I pulled in foil from Plannahannah as well as this foil bundle that I found in my collection by SBC. Why do I feel like it was called Malibu? I don't know if I'm making that up, but it literally matches Plannahannah's hot pink perfectly. So I combined everything and it looks so seamless and good. Like you literally like it's the same hot pink foil. I'm not even kidding. I am so particular when it comes to matching specific foils. Like even like I feel like I don't gravitate towards golds because all the golds fluctuate versus like silver and hollow. It's like more room for error and like you can't tell as much. But this pink matches perfectly. I have no idea what the color was from the foil bundle that I got, but it was like in her Valentine's Day releases in her confetti format. It's amazing. So this week I am using the Life in Plastic kit. I did do the Barbenheimer double feature on Friday. The movies came out Thursday night and we saw them Friday. It was quite a day. But I 100% loved the Barbie movie so much. So I was so excited to dedicate a spread to it. I loved Barbies growing up. I feel like that's very obvious if you know anything about me. Like I love pink. So that's half of Barbie. Yeah, I really, really, really enjoyed the Barbie movie. I loved Barbie. And this kid came out so long ago. I don't even know how these shops, like I guess it's just been in the works and like the advertising has just gotten better and better and better for the Barbie movie, but I was like, wow, this kid is like kind of spot on. So I don't know. I don't really pay attention to like anything, I feel like. So maybe I was just like not here for the releases and like, I don't know. This Art by Kitness dress is like spot on and I love the inclusivity in this kit. I bought this one from Maggie's shop because it did come with a full set of free inclusive fashion girls, which I just fully support that idea. So I of course bought from her shop and I used the Let's Go Party underlays from Plannahannah again in her hot pink, as well as some overlays. I did use some confetti headers from Plannahannah as well, and then I think pretty much everything else was from the foil bundle from SPC. I also used some hot pink overlays not in Barbie from Plannahannah as well. But yeah, there was lots of extenders. I have an extender on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. And then I have one in the sidebar as well. It's a very extender heavy week. But I absolutely love how this turned out. I think all the variations of these spreads look amazing. But like personally for me, pink foil, Barbie, it's such a vibe. And I'm just so here for it. I loved Barbie so much growing up. I played with them all the time. I was like the youngest of three, and my older brother was 8 years older than me, and my older sister was 5.5 years older than me. And so they were always really close in age. Like when I was playing with Barbies, they were like already in high school, driving, doing their own thing. And so I would just play with Barbies by myself in my basement to pass the time. And like it was like very isolating, but it was something that like kept me company when I was little. And I can't say many things did because I just have a lot of trauma. So that's my story for today. But Barbies were there for me when I was little. And while I really want to see the movie with my mom like so badly. We haven't found a day to yet. We were gonna try to like last week, but then our work schedules are just a mess. And I'm moving and like I have a bunch of stuff going on, but I really want to see it with my mom because like I feel like it's the perfect movie to see with your mom, especially like if you were like playing Barbies when you were little and your mom was like part of that in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, I also I think I might actually take it to my house because I love it so much. I have this Thai Barbie, like a Thailand Barbie when they did the country release in my bedroom at home, and that's like one of my favorite dolls I ever have. It's like in a stand. It's like one that you we're not supposed to take out of a box probably, but mine is most definitely out of the box. But it's like on a really cool stand, and it's a Thai Barbie with a Thai dress, and like she looks like me, which we all love. So Barbie's just like a vibe. It's just always been there, and I just love it. But I actually feel like I should bring that Thai Barbie like to my permanent residence. I haven't moved many things from like my childhood to my adulthood because I'm like, I don't want any of that stuff because it's all like trauma attached. But I feel like that Thai Barbie would be a really good addition to my study and my little setup I have here where I work from home slash plan slash organize stickers slash film slash edit slash upload and the whole shebang. But yeah, so this week, I know all I've done is talk about Barbie. I worked, and saw the movie. I saw Oppenheimer as well. I was watching the U.S. Women's National Team, of course. And Ollie's birthday, my golden doodle, his birthday was on Monday. So we actually had his birthday party in our local dog park on Sunday. So that happened on Sunday, which was really, really exciting. And then his birthday is the next week, which you guys will see that spread. Thank goodness Barbie and Ollie's birthday didn't overlap, or your girl would have been in a debacle on which spread to use. Although I feel like this art should have included that like dog that with the weird Barbie that kept showing up because that was just hilarious. I'm sorry if you can hear all those extra. I feel like it's kind of noisy outside right now. Don't know why. It's a Tuesday night at 10:30, but I live in a city. So yeah, I feel like that dog would have been funny to include in this kit. But if you didn't see the Barbie movie, you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. But it's like the dog that like automatically poops. I like totally remember the commercials for it. Also, what I really liked, I don't know if like all the theaters did this, but specifically in the Alamo, because we got there early, they were showing like all the old Barbie previews and commercials, and it was just so nostalgic. I was like, oh my God, I feel like I am just rewatching my childhood, like all those amazing commercials. I feel like it's not like a thing anymore because all kids nowadays watch is streaming, and like commercials were like kind of like, I mean, you don't enjoy them, but like they do bring you back to the past when you watch them. So yeah, and I feel like kids these days don't experience that. So it's kind of interesting. Anyways, I'm gonna move on to the actual day by day. So on Monday the 17th, we had a Rover pickup. I have no idea what dogs we were watching at the time, like literally could not tell you. My memory is shot. I did work this day. I went to Starbucks and to the dog park and then did some planning time. I worked from home this night. I've been watching Love Island UK and US. I don't know when the US version started, but like, so this was my first time ever watching UK, and the winners were announced tonight, I think, when I'm filming this, but I watch it on Hulu and it's like definitely delayed, right? Or is my Hulu delayed? I don't know, but it's definitely delayed. And I saw on my Facebook who won the UK version, and Jake was like, so we don't have to finish it now, right? Because he like hates that show. But I was like, what the hell? So yeah, mixed feelings on that, but my whole point was the US version made me really realize that the UK version's better, which is funny because I've only watched the US version thus far. I know it like started in UK, or I don't know if it started in UK, but I know it's like popular in the UK. But yeah, I think I may go back and watch UK's versions. I didn't watch UK for so long because I couldn't understand their accents, but like honestly, the more you listen to it, the easier it gets, which makes sense. So I'm here for it. And then I did fold laundry this day. I've been doing a bunch of laundry lately just because we've been, I don't know. We've been like moving and clearing out clothes and like, doing the whole shebang. On Tuesday, we had daycare as per usual. I had a leadership meeting this day, so I went in office, and then after that, I got Sonic. I was trying to do stuff in office this day, and the internet, like our office experienced an internet outage, and like no one knew. I was actually like one of the first ones to go home, apparently, because I have such a long commute to the office because I live further than like everyone else. But I was like, I'm going home. I need to do some stuff. So I went home and well, I actually just ended up getting my nails done. I did work later this day, but I was like, I can't do any of my meetings. So I had to take all my meetings by phone instead of like video or whatever on my computer. So that was weird. There was like an internet outage this day, so I just left. And then I was like, I remember the nail lady who worked at the new nail place I went to recently, that I got my birthday nails done at. I remember she said the best day to come was like before 3 on Tuesdays. So I got home early from my meeting this day because I couldn't do a lot from the office because of the internet outage. So I was like, I'm gonna go get my nails done. Like, why not? So I made an appointment, went and got my nails done. I got a toe color change and a gel manicure, and I should have gotten dip. It's actually the nails I have on right now. They're my Barbie nails. I should have gotten dip because they completely broke when I was painting and moving, and like they're now long gone. And it's been like less than 2 weeks. But I think I just need to wait to have something on my nails until I am done with this whole moving process. And it's just going to be a while, but that's fine. I had my Barbie nails, I had my birthday nails, so all is good. Um, Took the dogs to the park, washed more clothes, did more laundry this day. I did do some work, watched Love Island, and then spent the night by planning. On Wednesday, I did sleep in this day, and then I did do work, supervision, assessment, who knows what. I had to go back in office this day because I forgot in my rush to leave the office on Tuesday because there was no internet. I forgot to drop an assessment packet off, which I did an assessment on this Monday, and then it needs to be turned in within 48 hours. And I was like, oh, shoot, I need to turn that in. So I went this night to go turn in that assessment packet, which was like kind of a pain in the butt, but I recently got a key to my office so I can go during off hours, which is nice because the traffic just like sucks in Northern Virginia. So it wasn't that bad. And then on the way back, we stopped at our new house and we built a bunch of furniture. We got a brand new couch for our living room, so we built that. And we got a really cute dining table and chairs. I really, really wanted a round table. I don't know why. I like the round tables. I feel like it's more family style. I feel like I like it better, and I felt like it would fit our dining room that we have in our new house really nicely. And the week prior, if you guys remember, my father-in-law came to visit. He actually has a really big round table in his house, and I completely forgot, but his knowledge on the subject was actually super helpful, and he told me the exact dimension I would need, and I was like, "Oh, this is helpful." So I ordered it that day, and it got delivered like earlier this week. So we built that on this day as well as the couch. And then after, I was so freaking tired, so we got a little Slurpee run on the way back because I was like thirsty and wanted a drink. So we got Slurpees, and then I spent the night just by cuddling Jake. Moving on to Thursday, we had more daycare this day again, so I marked that. I had a meeting bright and early this morning as well, and then I did a bunch of work from home. Like I said, I was working a lot this week. So I have a certain amount of billable hours I need to meet per month, and like depending on where I'm at towards the end of the month, I sometimes have to work a lot more. And since, if you guys don't remember, it was the beginning of the month, it was my birthday, and I was at the beach. And then the week before this, was it the week before this? Yeah, the water park spread, I like barely worked. I'm always in such a rut after vacation. So this week and the next week, I really picked up the slack and got all my billable hours, and thank goodness. But I had to do a lot of work. So I worked a lot this week. But I worked from home, watched 90 Day Fiance, worked some more, watched Love Island, I edited, and then we were watching The Bear season 2, which I really liked season 1 more. I know, like, I didn't really thoroughly watch season 2 because I was just really not into it, but I really liked season 1. I think season 2 had to go in the direction it went in order for the story to develop, but I did like season 1 better, and I just thought it was interesting because Jake and I at least felt like we found out about the show because it became so popular from season 2, and because everyone loves season 2, and everyone we've talked to is like, no, season 2 is where it's at, but we personally both like season 1 more. So let me know your thoughts on if you've watched The Bear. It's on Hulu. It's pretty good. It's just like 2 seasons right now, and Yeah, so we were watching that, and then I was trying to crack the code on baking Oliver biscuits for his birthday. I got this like custom silicone mold that said his name on it, and it was like in the shape of a biscuit. And so I wanted to make a bunch of custom treats for his birthday, but it ended up being like a harder task than I thought, just because I I mean, ideally, I should have bought like a bunch of those silicone molds, but I didn't. So I used a bunch of like paw print and regular dog biscuit molds, so they weren't all custom, which is just a me problem. Like everything in my life has to be custom, so I'm like annoying about it. But I did crack the code for Oliver's treats, and it's basically just 2 cups of oat flour, a scoop of peanut butter, a scoop of pumpkin, and 2 eggs, and you mix it all up, and then you bake it at 350, I think, for like 30 minutes. I did need to bake mine longer because my oven sucks, but I think around 3 minutes or 30 minutes is good. But yeah, I made a whole like TikTok and recipe video on it and like posted it on my personals and stuff if you guys want to see that, or on Ollie's Instagram. I don't know. But it was a thing. I was doing a lot for his birthday party and the prep this week, and I was trying to crack the code on the best treats. I think this day they came out pretty badly. But then Saturday they also I no, this day they came out good. The week before this when I tried them, they came out badly. And then on Saturday they came out kind of bad again. So it's definitely a work in progress, but I'm just trying to figure it out. On Friday, I had meetings this morning, and then we did do the double feature. So first we saw the Barbie movie, which I know everyone saw in like opposite order, I feel like, but I liked the way we saw it just because by the time I saw Oppenheimer, I was like, get me out of this theater. So we saw the Barbie movie first. The first opening scene, I was freaking out. I love that Lizzo song, the Pink song. Like, it's just such a me song. And I was so here for it. So I loved that. But yeah, it was a really good movie. And then we did see it at our Alamo, which is like 5 minutes walking from us. So we saw the Barbie movie, and then we like had a bathroom break, and then we literally went to Oppenheimer. It was like everyone in the theater was doing it pretty much. Like everyone was doing the double feature, you could tell. So yeah, then we saw Oppenheimer after, which was pretty good. If I had to rate it, I would say Oppenheimer was like a 9 out of 10 and Barbie was like an 11 out of 10. But obviously people have different opinions. I don't think I'm the type of person who would have seen Oppenheimer if it hadn't come out the same day as Barbie. Like, I'm in that boat. Jake definitely 110% would have seen it either way, but I was very meh about it. And I kind of hate the Alamo's food. It's like very hit or miss. So we came home and ordered food, and then we watched the USA versus Vietnam highlights. The game was at 9 and Oppenheimer ended at like 10:30 or 11. So I'd be completely lying to you if I said we watched that whole game. But we did watch the highlights, and I just wanted to mark that because I didn't do very much this day, and it was the path to the US passing the group stage, spoiler alert. On Saturday, the 22nd, we went to our new house, and we built a bunch of furniture. I hung out with my dad. Well, we didn't really hang out. We got all the measurements for all the rooms in my house, or in our house, for painting, because we were going to tackle painting, which was the following weekend. We did paint the house. So then we went to Home Depot. We made like a whole list of things we wanted, and we got literally everything pretty much, as well as all the paint swatches. My dad is an architect, so he, like, the people at Home Depot are useless, by the way, now. They don't know anything. And this one girl like suggested a color, and I was like, are you serious? But my dad is so funny. He got the wood from the flooring section that matched my house. Then he got the trim from the trim section that matched the trim from the wood. So we had the wood, the trim, and then we put the paint swatches on top to make sure it matched, because he was like, you can't just look at it against nothing. You have to see it against the wood and the trim. And like, honestly, you wouldn't think it'd make a difference, but the wood made a difference, and then the trim made a difference, an even bigger difference. So really glad we did that. And that girl was like, what are you guys doing? But we so had it on lock, because when we painted our house the next weekend, it looked so good. We got our favorite new place for dinner, Starbucks. Went on a little grocery run because we desperately needed groceries. I baked more of Oliver's treats for his birthday, which was the next day. The party was the next day. And then I just did party prep. We blew up a bunch of balloons, which Oliver's favorite thing in the whole world are balloons. I have now really confirmed since my birthday and his birthday being the same month. So he loves balloons. And then we bought more furniture this day. We bought a ginormous TV. I won't even tell you guys how big it is because it's kind of embarrassing and it's ginormous. And then we, of course, needed a console because we were like gonna mount our TV in our new house. But then I was like, this TV is way too big to be mounted. So we like got a brand new console and we got like some nightstands and I don't know what else we got, but we bought a bunch of furniture and then just watched more Love Island this night. Finally, on Sunday, I hung out with the dogs. We were watching, oh, yeah. Well, we were supposed to have a dog pickup on Saturday because I requested off on Sunday for Oliver's birthday party. But then the guy whose dog we were watching, his trip got extended, and I was like, yeah, whatever. We'll watch him still. So we kept watching him for another week. So I just hung out with them and then did some party prep in the morning. Mochi came over, my parents' puppy, so I just marked that I was reunited with her. And then we had Oliver's party in the dog park, which was really fun. A bunch of friends and family came, and it was a really good time. I love him so much. He turned 2, and he's just so loved by the community here. It's just truly amazing. Like, it's gonna suck moving for Oliver and like the dog park community. Literally, that's the only part that we're gonna miss, but it's a big one. It's a really big one. We took a bunch of photos. I made it a mission to get every single dog. It was pretty much every single dog. I would be lying if I said it was every dog, but it was almost every single dog. I got them to pose with Oliver's party hat on, and I took a picture of them and then like made a TikTok. It was really cute. And then we opened gifts because his friends spoil him and got him a bunch of gifts. And then I was so freaking hot after, so I came back and showered. And I, of course, marked I was hot / exhausted AF. And then I just spent the night with my lovely Oliver because I love him so much. And that is the spread in full. I absolutely love how this turned out. I think the colors are immaculate. I think the foil is immaculate. I think the art and the diversity and the inclusion is immaculate. I'm just so here for it. The overlays, everything. I love this so much. It takes a lot of me to do a whole spread dedicated to a movie, but Barbie movie was 100% worth it, 100% worth the hype. Loved every second of it, and have no regrets about using this. I was like, am I gonna like the Barbie movie this much? Like, and want to dedicate a whole spread to it, but it was so good. And like the whole Barbie Oppenheimer double feature thing was just hilarious and just such an event I will remember from 2023. Like, truly such an event, and it was just such a vibe. So here for it. This is the spread in full. I hope you guys enjoyed this plan with me. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Follow me on my planner Instagram at Laura Marie Plans. Don't forget to use my code at Plan With Me Stickers Laura15 to save. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.